Achieving a rich mindset. 15 steps. Changing jobs, moving to a new area, and making cryptocurrency and tech investments aren't the only ways to become wealthy. More than just a shift in spending habits is needed to become wealthy. It also calls for a mindset adjustment. There's not much you can do if your mindset isn't one of success. However, you can go a step closer to obtaining financial success if you train your mind to think and behave like that of a millionaire. But how precisely can you develop a wealthy mindset? Why don't we find out together? Hello there! This is the Financial Fortune, and in this video, we will be talking about the 15 steps to achieving a rich mindset. Before we start, don't forget to leave a like, click subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we release new videos. Alright, let's get started. Number 1. Recognize that success does not come quickly. You won't become a millionaire overnight unless you suddenly find out that your maternal great-grandmother left you a fortune or win the lotto. Although that may sound harsh, that is simply not how things operate. Why even try when the likelihood of you becoming a millionaire overnight is so obscure? Why not truly use all the dreams regardless of how long it takes to grow your wealth? Number 2. Don't think about the past. Stop worrying about it, since regardless of what happened in the past, there's really nothing you can do to change those happenings. You should grow from it, take what you can from it, and avoid letting it define your present or future circumstances. The past is nothing more than a chance for growth, a chance to consider your past choices and mistakes and steer clear of repeating them. Focus on the present because it defines who you are, the past doesn't. Number 3. You need to learn how to set goals. Let's be honest, if you don't create realistic goals, your chances of succeeding are quite low. You can give yourself a detailed strategy for achieving financial success when you learn to set reachable and realistic goals. Just take a look at the majority of billionaires and wealthy people in our modern world. Did any of them get wealthy overnight? Obviously not. You must have a goal-oriented mindset if you want to get wealthy. However, setting goals isn't enough. You also need to work actively to achieve them. Number 4. Trust in your own ability. Here's an intriguing characteristic that sets the rich and wealthy apart from everyone else. They're unwavering in their confidence in themselves. Additionally, when you have faith in something, convincing others to share your faith is simple. Number 5. Envision yourself succeeding. There's a probability that you don't fully believe in that success tale if you can picture yourself succeeding. You must visualize yourself succeeding, since doing so will help you put everything into a better perspective. A better life, a happy family, a secure future, and a fair chance at an early retirement are all made possible by your accomplishment. Number 6. Anticipate the future. Today's billionaires aren't concerned about their past. Instead, they're fixated on what the future holds. The wealthy know that those who begin planning for the future today will own it. Avoid making the mistake of believing that everything will work out in the end, because it most certainly will, but you won't play a significant role in it. Instead, if you want your future to reflect financial success and prosperity, plan for a future that revolves around you and your finances. The finest moment to invest in or establish the company you've always wanted to run is right now. Number 7. Learn how to invest. You need a full mentality makeover if you spend every single dollar you earn without ever considering investing. Millionaires are aware that building wealth doesn't come through extravagant spending, but rather from realizing the value of money and the value of an investment. We are now midway through the video. What are your thoughts so far? Please don't hesitate to comment down below. Subscribe now if you haven't already. Alright, let's get back to it. Number 8. Believe in yourself always. This is one of the easiest yet unquestionably most powerful strategies to develop a wealthy attitude. You learn to believe in yourself by seeing yourself as a person who can accomplish anything you set your mind to. You want to launch a business that offers solutions to the issues faced by billions of people worldwide. Do you really think you can do it? So if that's what you think, are you more likely to launch that business? Consider all the ways this business will succeed rather than the numerous reasons why it won't. Number 9. Cultivate the desire to constantly learn something new. It's crucial that you actively choose to learn something new every day. It's equally crucial that you cultivate the urge to study new things. When you teach your mind to constantly want to learn, it almost becomes impulsive. Something you can do automatically without having to force yourself to do is a pretty good habit to acquire because before you realize it, you find that you can stop doing it. Number 10. Embrace a frugal way of life. You cannot become wealthy by wasting money. The way wealthy people handle and understand money sets them apart from the average person. What would you do right away if you won $1 million? Would you devote more than half of this sum to a business opportunity instead of spending it on a new automobile, vacation plans for a year, or both? Consider what the wealthy would do in this circumstance. Would they start making impulsive purchases or start funding successful businesses? Number 11. Think big always. Billionaires have a tendency to think extremely broadly. By thinking big, they always hope to accomplish that seemingly insurmountable goal. We defy expectations and accomplish that seemingly impossible. We put our bodies and minds through a struggle to escape the mediocrity trap and never stop pursuing perfection. Do you have a company idea that only serves a small segment of the population? So why not begin preparing to provide your services to every community across the globe? Then that small segment would no longer be regarded as small. Number 12. Push yourself. It may not be pleasant to hear, but if you want to develop a rich mentality, you need to step outside of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is where you feel secure, in complete control, and where there isn't much need to develop or change. However, if nothing changes, you can be in for a really difficult time in the long term and stop seeing the need for progress. When self-improvement isn't a priority anymore, you run the risk of stagnating both personally and financially. Start doing tasks that test your talents and abilities to avoid becoming too comfy in your comfort zone. Number 13. Foster a learning mentality. If you aren't constantly eager to learn, how can you expect to advance? Some people mistakenly believe that after they graduate from college or high school, their education is over. Of course, this is not the case. The wealthy and powerful think that learning is an endless endeavor. We constantly need to adjust since there is a fresh information to learn. Even if you may not have the time to read as many books as Warren Buffett, the internet is a wealth of articles and thoughts. Learn about money matters such as the stock market, foreign exchange market, impact of economies on small and large firms, and more. Number 14. Surround yourself with successful individuals. Are you aware that the majority of successful people learn through association and observation? Obviously, they do. By seated with amateurs, they do not become masters. If you surround yourself with affluent people all the time, your chances of getting wealthy are much better. Drink with wealthy individuals. Watch how they behave and respond to various circumstances. Recognize the reasons for their behavior. You'll quickly begin to notice significant elements of their lives and how you might apply these characteristics to your own life and finances. Keep in mind that if you spend enough time around romance, you'll start acting like one. Last on the list, number 15. Understand your way of thinking. Understanding your thought process involves figuring out what you spend a lot of time thinking about. You will decide for yourself what thought is damaging, unfavorable, or productive in assessing and managing your finances. Your manner of thinking reflects where you are mentally, and this has a big impact on whether or not you'll see financial growth. It seems sensible that most of what you do will turn out to be unproductive if you spend all of your leisure time thinking about unproductive things. Instead, use your brain productively. Read a book, watch a documentary, or even learn about your finances. The possibilities are unlimited when you engage your mind positively. Adopting a rich mindset is no easy task, but by being consistent with these steps, you are a step closer to having one. This is the Financial Fortune, and thank you for watching.